Hopefully that picture of Table Mountain in the mother city brings up some national pride in your heart. But as proud as we are of things like Table Mountain, there are things that we need to look at and talk about straight face to face. One of which is the scourge of violence against women and children, which continues to plague our societies. And the truth, and the straight truth about it, is that enough is enough. Every day that a woman, man or child is abused is a day too long. Now, on the 14th of February, an organization called, a global initiative called 1 Billion Rising took hands and brought people from across the world together in solidarity to fight this abuse and show what can be done when we stand together.
On the 14th of February, people in 207 countries rose up to demand the end of violence against women and girls through art, dance, marches and song.
The reason it's called 1 Billion Rising is that the UN released statistics last year that said 1 out of every 3 women in the world will be sexually violated in her lifetime. That makes it 1 billion women altogether. And every time we rise, we say that the person that's rising is standing up for one of those women that will be violated. And basically, V-Day is something that was started by Eve with the Vagina Monologues, and it was about, reclaiming Valentine's Day in particular. That's why it takes place on the 14th of February every year. 1 Billion Rising was just a step further because the Vagina Monologues was creating a very good, I think, global awareness of the importance and significance of women owning their own bodies. But 1 Billion Rising started moving forward as a global movement to fight for justice for victims and survivors of abuse. Because while women were claiming their bodies and owning it, abuse doesn't stop there because they're not always in a position to control that.
Calling on women and men everywhere to harness their power and imagination to rise for justice, the Vital Foundation joined the life-changing cause.
1 Billion Rising is an event that fits in perfectly with our Vital Foundation. Now, the Vital Foundation that we started last year aims to care for women and children that have suffered abuse. And R1 of every Vital supplement that is sold is donated towards organisations that provide such care and support. So we're very excited today to raise awareness about the fight against abuse, and the Vital Foundation definitely trying to change behaviour and provide support for those that need it most.
Justice begins when we join in solidarity and dance in the perfect medium to break free from bondage, guilt and grief. So the Vital team participated in this dance of empowerment.
We find the dance actually very inspiring, and what a good way to actually try and change behaviour by creating a positive energy. So this dance that had been specifically designed for the 1 Billion Rising, we've been rehearsing, we've had lots of fun, lots of laughter, but at the same time doing something that we really care about.
Men are a critical part in fighting the abuse, and an important step in turning the tide is sharing our experiences.
I decided as a man and as a husband and a father to sort of show support for all females by dressing up as a female and obviously saying that I too, as a man, rise up. I come actually from an abusive family where I used to witness my dad, having physical fights with my mom for a very, very long time until she one day decided to rise up. So it's something that's very close to my heart as a father, a son, a brother, an uncle, to teach my children, especially I've got a son and 2 daughters, so to teach my son, a good example on how men should be treating women in society. But also, like the saying goes that a father is a son's first hero and a daughter's first love. So I want to set that example for my kids, for Storm, to grow up setting a good example, and obviously for the girls to know what to expect in a relationship. So this is an opportunity to obviously rise up and show that support towards women.
Women and child abuse can be conquered if we work together, and the 1 Billion Rising movement has shown that with love and compassion, we can all make a difference. The Vital Foundation takes action against women and child abuse. R1 from every Vital pack will be donated to organizations fighting abuse. Make a difference.